brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in it. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stats, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Just calling to say I just calling to say I
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a scrimmage. EXO and 9PZ. I hit the bass drop. Turn down the volume, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody. How is it going tonight? I am awake. I'm actually... Yeah, I am awake. I'm not asleep. How is it going? Tonight, we have a nice little fun scrimmage between EXO and 9PZ, a Division 1 team taking on Division 4 team, but a very, very strong Division 4 team that we have here for the Premier League. Gonna be playing on St. Marie Dumont. I think 9PZ will be Axis and Allies will be EXO. We'll be on the EXO side for this match, and I expect nothing less but a good fight between both these teams. Lots of shit talk, I feel like, between 9PZ and EXO. I have no idea that that's true or not, but, you know, people in the chat will probably make that a fact check once this goes live in the next few minutes here. I think we're just waiting for a few more players on EXO to get into the lobby. Let me double check that. Yes, we are just waiting for about 9 or so EXO to get into the lobby, and then we will have the green light to go. But in the meantime, I hope everyone's having a fantastic week. I know I have not. It's been a very annoying week. For those of you who do not know, I am a beer salesman in my real life job, not YouTube, because YouTube I make probably $2 a stream, but is what it is. I don't really care. I just do it for fun, and it's really fun to do. Yeah, I have no desktop audio. If you guys are saying that right now in the chat, that's because one, I just remembered to do that, and two, I don't think really game audio really matters right now because nothing's going on. But yes, we'll be playing on SMDM. I don't think I have any sort of maps up ready to go. I do see some people in the chat waiting for the stream to go live. Thank you all for watching. I do highly appreciate it. But since 9PZ is basically all in, we will, you know, say hello and see their bright, shiny faces before... dude, it is so... I have my mic so loud for some reason. Holy shit. But here are the 9PZ boys chilling. Oh, they're all about to die. Well... Now let's turn the audio for the game. Oh, there's the remains of 9PZ. This is fucking carnage, bro. Holy shit. And there they all are, respawning. Little BM between EXO right there, just bomb running the HQ, getting some combat score and some XP levels before we flip the map. Nothing like drinking some cold ass on a Thursday night. And you're also trying some Rocket Slam, seeing this HQ of who else we have here. And then we'll flip real quick. Looks like we're waiting just for a few more people. I'm just gonna fly over the EXO players. Oh, and someone got rocket sniped. Look at that. Just flying over. Looks like top tier guy built himself little battle bunker. I feel like that's the name of a game. Is battle bunker the name of a game? I have no idea. I should actually turn up the audio just a tad bit. There we are. I think that's a little bit better. You guys hear the crows and dogs barking? Must be a garrison nearby if there's dogs barking. Oh, man, dude, my back is fucking sore. Holy shit. But yeah, EXO preparing for their match against Merc. I'm not sure what map those two teams will be playing on. Let me just double check that. I think it might be an off meta map for the round 1 of the playoffs. It will be PHL Day with EXO as Axis and Merc as allies. So that is interesting. First PHL game for Division 1. I know D2 and the other divisions have been playing lots of PHL. So interesting to see what the Division 1 teams will be like. I know the People's League finals last year, amazing games in the semifinals and the finals, actually, both with 6 playing in them winning game against Taco on PHL, and then them, unfortunately for them, losing it against Legion for the last People's League championship. But nonetheless, nice little PHL action. But we're going to be playing on St. Marie Dumont, which I honestly don't think a Division 1 team has played this season, or maybe Division 2 or 3. I'm curious if... I don't think any Division 1 team... Let me just check through these. I know it's been a lot of SME. It's an Omaha, another Omaha. Erkin Forest for some reason. Utah. Arantan, Kharkov, SME, LLMain, because that was a good map to pick, and SME. So yeah, it's been mostly SME. So first SMDM game for Exodus. I know they played a friendly versus 6 on SMDM, with them winning, I think, 3-2. So a little bit of an upset there since 6 is number 1 in Division 1. I apologize for the waits for this game to start, because, you know, like all these games, it takes forever for all these players. Oh, this guy probably expected to talk to me, but I don't really care. Just waiting for, you know, those people to get in, because it's always the, like the D1 teams that take forever to get in. Match can never start on time, which I think might be an implemented rule moving forward. I don't know if there's any shenanigans happening. Looks like top tier guy is still all alone in his bunker. Waiting. Waiting for the game to start. Not sure what kind of rules they're playing with. I assume it's going to be the Summit / TPL rules, where it's, you know, unkillable RD, no destroying of nodes, and Tiger tanks only, no Panthers. I assume that's what they're playing with. I think there actually might be the utilities bot in this as well. I'm not 100% sure. Which basically means if you break any of the rules, 10 of your teammates die for like a minute and they can't respawn. So, you know, that's always fun when that happens. I'm curious if that affects casters. I highly doubt it does, but and let's see some action here. Always takes a while for this stuff to start. Here I have everything set up on my end. Probably gonna hear some extra shit here in a second. Just ignore that. Yep, I do get an ad on my own videos, which is amazing. All right. There we are. And we do have a map flip. Ooh, I'm curious to see what midpoint we get. I kind of hope we get an A network. A network is always, I would say, the most, I wouldn't say it's the most, I guess it is the most balanced, but it's the most fun point, I feel like, to fight over. But you never know. You never know what you're gonna get in the Hella Loose. I think midpoints are A network is technically the most favored point to flip to. I think that's how math works. I think it's like a 67% chance. No. Is it like 47? I know it's higher than the other two. It's not even. Life's not fair. That's the moral of the story. Oh, I should insert an ad. I'm just gonna spam ads. Right. Emery Dumont. See what kind of midpoint we get. Exo will be allies in this. And we do get dugout. So this is heavy favorite towards 9PZ, but both offset points. Not sure where Cool is at. I think he's already in a squad. Boop, 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 boop. I'm hearing someone's mic. Cool's in Queen. And I'm just going to here. You can kick me. Thank you. Good luck. I hope he doesn't kick me from the lobby. He can kick me from the squad if he wants, but... So yeah, we got dugout. This is favored towards 9PZ only because, you know, EXO, they have to control this like little L-shaped like area right here. If they let 9PZ kind of run to this and then, you know, slowly, you know, fight over it, it's not going to go well for them. It's a very... Cattle sheds and dugout, I would say, it's the roughest layout. If they had whatever the fuck this point is called, it would be a lot easier from the push off of. But cattle sheds as the offset point, it's very heavy towards 9PZ. Now, if 9PZ doesn't get dugout, Hamlet's pretty open. I mean, I would say 50-50 for, you know, defense for both of those points. Oh my god, dude, these planes are so annoying. Like, I don't get why they added these planes, because they just make noise for like the first like 3 minutes. It's, oh my god, so annoying. Yeah, we'll go see what 9PZ has cooking. Looks like they have a truck on the south here with the Lukes. Looks like they have the supply truck and another truck. Another truck is coming as well. Looks like they did spawn in a truck, so they have 4 trucks. I'm not sure, like the mediums right there. I'm not sure if they did spawn in another tank or not. Looks like Honky Jr. or Honky Jr. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Is going to be on the Artie. Cool will be on Artie for the 9PZ side or EXO side. My mistake. And then we have this Puma over here, losing a little bit of frame rate, I think. And same with my stream, but I don't really care. But yeah, we will see what is going. Here's the layout for these. Looks like they do spawn in an extra Stewart tank, and the map is down. I actually accidentally turned off the cap progress points. I should probably turn those up real quick. I'm a little bit behind, and there's UI volume and marker pane. And we are off and going. This is a very favored 9PZ mid cap. Don't see any rockets coming out yet. Looks like we do have some rockets coming out now. They are not connecting. More rockets are coming out. We have a... Ooh. Those rockets land short. Rocket almost lands over there where all those SLs are getting out, where I said that EXO has to make sure they hold on that sector. This is a very favored 9PZ cap, so it is expected that 9PZ will cap. And the planes are still going overhead because it's It's this map. I don't think I've ever been more annoyed until now about stuff. Is this Stuart that died? Oh no, it was a truck. Looks like, I think that was the recon tank that blew up to the medium. PZ mostly in the hard cap with those flares. Only 2 garrisons set up for EXO. That's a little concerning, actually. Another truck does go down. EXO starting to recap now, just starting to make the cap progress go backwards for 9PZ. But EXO, only 3 guys in the dugout hard cap. I feel like if they just get a few more bodies into hard cap, they will actually, you know, start... Ooh, missed there by Iowa Harley onto the Luke's tank. You know, 9PZ playing, you know, very wide like you expect them to be. EXO not giving up on this point. They have the majority in hard cap now. I think there is a strafing run going down. That is a 9PZ strafing run. Interesting to use that strafe that early, but I feel like you can kind of get away with the, you know, starting resources. Looks like we might have a medium fight coming up. It's the turret of the P4. Turn on the highlights so you can maybe see the P4 a little bit better. Shatter on the P4. A little bit unfortunate there for the EXO medium. It looks like 9PZ is starting to get back into hard cap. And it looks like this will probably flip the cap into 9PZ's favor to make it a 3-2 game in their favor. See the OPs go back up for EXO. Only 3 of them so far, but it's kind of expected where you see them. I'm not sure if this P4 or this light tank might die here any second, I feel like. Oh, heck of a rock there by somebody getting the side shot onto that medium. You have some... Was gonna go away from this... Not sure if there's a heavy. Yes, there is a 76 on its way for EXO. It looks like they... That Lux retreat, reheal, and... Help on the flank again. There is a Puma back here for 9PZ. Iowa, unfortunately, does miss a rocket, but I feel like even if he misses a second rocket, he's going to die to a 76. Unsure who's in this Puma. Looks like Doom and Cuba, but they're probably going to die. Yes, they do. Hard cap still contested. Already one of the better shooters on the game. Looks like he's rocking with Thompson. Like EXO is starting to get some contesting power. Not sure if they have a heavy or not. They might have a heavy on its way. I have no idea. Where do these Luxes go? One die? Yeah, one did die. Not sure if 9PZ has anything going. Oh man, at Cattle. Looks like nothing. I'm surprised that they don't have any 9PZ might not send just one SL over there. Did 9PZ bring out 3 Luxes? Because now I see a 3rd Lux. I'm still concerned about this medium fight because once this medium goes down, the EXO tanks can play a little bit more aggressive. I wouldn't say too aggressive, but down goes the Stewie. Not sure. This medium tank is playing very smartly right now. I don't know if smartly is even a word, but I made it a word. Nexo's starting to get some cap weights and starting to cap. Like they are just starting to push up the gut a little bit more. Like they do have another light take on its way. Do have enough. Well, I think they did have enough for a heavy. They have a garrison back here? Yes, they're. This is the 9PZ on point Gary. It's honestly a very strange spot to have their garrison. But I'm not complaining. They are winning the game right now. Now EXO's starting to get control of this little hedge line. If they can move up kind of where Tonka and Major Bird are at and maybe start to wrap around, that's going to spell a little bit of a disaster for 9PZ. Panthers Kane would actually just kind of maybe fire towards where all these EXO are. Obviously, he probably doesn't know that they're all there and can't see them. But if, like, even if he fires his MG, you know, over that for like a few seconds, get that suppression effect onto those EXO players, that could be very big for his other infantrymen with better weapons suited to get some kills. But it looks like he's gonna run and probably hip fire the MG, and he's dead. Shame. And we do have an airhead coming in. That is going to be an EXO airhead where the garrison's at. And this, if they knock out the garrison with this bombing run, this will be very beneficial for them to getting this dugout cap. Not sure if 9PZ knows if it's called out or not. But bombing run is coming down. This is very timely for them with them capping. Only rock pile spawns on the garrison. It does knock out the garrison. It does knock out other SLs too, so I'm not sure if it's going to be marked. Airhead is down and is currently active. Oh, I don't think 9PZ knows that an airhead is down. Rockpile is the closest one to it. Oh, he doesn't know. Garrison is, or airhead is still not unlocked. Players do spawn. Iowa immediately dies. Daddy Wop does get a huge kill. Rockpile is definitely calling it out now. Exo with a beautiful airhead. I'm very curious to see if they get another big spawn wave off of this. Not sure if Knight placed down the satchel or not, but another spawn wave does happen. And what this does now is it's going to take eyes off the front line and have these other EXO players move up with a little bit better of a force. You know, as long as a few players... Oh, only Funkhauser. Funkhauser's dead. Major Bird doesn't know where the airhead is, and they will get another spawn wave off of it. He killed it with a rocket. See if Rodriguez can maybe pop off here. He does not pop off. I think they're trying to nade the airhead. Beautiful snipe on that rep station. Lots of EXO, even like, oh, that's a lot of SLs. I think the issue for EXO is they just don't have any OPs placed down here by the airhead. Just place one OP. Get spawn waves off quicker, because I'm pretty sure... No, they have one more spawn wave, but there's just no OPs getting placed down. Absolutely none. And it looks like a tank actually blew up. I think that was an X or a 9PZ. Yeah, it was a 9PZ medium. Probably ditching his tank to get a heavy tank. But now, like, EXO, they kind of lost this side. It's kind of just all the airhead spawns. And finally, an OP does go down from Iowa Harley. This is a kind of a big mistake from EXO, not placing their OPs where the airhead was. Not saying place it on it, maybe like in the middle where this like well is. Just so you're out of, you know, the only thing that could really kill it is a grenade, but, you know, they didn't really take any significant advantage. In fact, they actually lost a lot on this, you know, western side. OP's finally going down over there, too. Biscuits can do something. Now, airhead is basically wiped off. There's just Iowa's OP and a few other players. Last spawn wave probably for the Funkhauser. I think that's going to be the end of that airhead push, but... You know, EXO gained a little bit of ground over here in the east as well. Haven't controlled it, but they gained some. Ooh. Jerry Sweet Bomb. For some reason, I thought this was like a half-track shooting back here. It's not like a half-track. In some water. I'm very surprised that EXO didn't really place down an OP or two kind of off that airhead. It would have gotten burnt off the few, like the first, like, you know, 3 or 4 spawn waves, but especially on like those last two, Like, I really don't understand it. Looks like we do have a 9PZ bombing run coming in. Actually, at Cattle. I guess it's just meat sledge here at Cattle. Is there an airhead coming down? There is an airhead down, and Juka's already on it. And meat sledge protects it. If you're in that situation, just throw a grenade at it. Recon SL does get the kill. Demonic does spawn on the airhead, and we'll take it out. So it's just a sniper back here, and he will go down. So good play from the EXO players, taking out that airhead. Good attempt by Meat Sledge there too. And if you did not also see, it looks like 9PZ also does have, you know, players in their backline a little bit. And EXO just lacking on garrisons as well. They only have, you know, 5 garrisons. You kind of do expect them to have maybe a little bit more. Maybe, you know, they did have more, and 9PZ just took them out before we looked at the map. But also surprised not to see maybe a deep red garrison down over here somewhere in this wheat field, or, you know, just something to get their red zone going a little bit. But now this is not what you want if you are EXO. You do not want 9PZ to basically be where they're at along this hedge line. It's very easy to lose, but it's pretty difficult to get back if you do not, you do lose it. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of saying words. 9PZ just kind of overloading this side over here. I don't know what kind of rocket attempt that was from Zombie, but it is what it is. He was a misfire. I think we do have a dead 76. Can't believe I missed this. No, it was a dead rep station. Tiger does get a pen. See the 2 tigers on top of that hill. But it looks like the EXO team, I think, is on an AT gun. Or maybe it's this 76 back here sniping them. It is. Also, is this Belgian always here? I feel like it always is there. I always forget. But all 3 crewmen do get out to rep the Tiger. I'm also surprised that, okay, looks like EXO is starting to play a little bit more wide now. Getting some people in the red zone. I'm always surprised not to see like a recon guys back here for EXO pinning out these tanks. Like, hey, 3 of them hopped out, you know, strafing run it, and then you can P-strike it. The 9PZ in pretty good control of what they have control of. Obviously, this front door area is, you know, still uncontested. Not under control. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm kind of just making stuff up as I go. It's gonna be a good flare here by Cowabunga, letting them like, hey, there's 7+ individuals over here. Might need to get some people to swap back over here and help me deal with this. At the same time, as soon as you do that, you could lose, you know, valuable resources. But look back here. Look back here. I'm curious. 9PZ will actually build an AT gun. I don't know what Clinker's trying to do. Looks like they are gonna build an AT gun. Maybe. I just don't see... Oh man, here we go. Clinker and his boys gonna build an AT gun. Blueprint is down. They are going to start hammering away now. The issue is they're gonna have to turn it. We're gonna stay on board with them. We're gonna look at the map while they turn their AT gun. They actually have a red zone Gary, which is surprisingly not... Okay, there it goes. Here we go. Gets one loaded in. See if they can kill this medium or this heavy tank. I feel like they're going... Okay, they kill the rep station first. That's going to alert the tank. They shattered. That is not good. They get one pen. And they are going to turn to it. That's two pens. Ricochet. Coax some tank. Ricochet again. Ricochet again! And they're dead! Oh, that is so unfortunate, dude. But now this Tiger, or the 76 is kind of exposed a tad bit to the Tigers. Oh, he might expose himself a little bit too much. I think he'll be A-okay and will live to see another day. Oh, man. Extremely close there. Not sure what blew up. I think this was a double rep station actually right here that just blew up. Yes, it was two rep stations that did blow up. Actually, maybe, possibly, just two. I don't think it was three. Looks like another airhead is down for EXO. A second bombing run. This is the most bombing runs ever by a top level team. Rodriguez will go down. Not sure if Meat Sledge does have a counter bombing run to that. But it's kind of up to Meat Sledge at this point. Maybe Oppenheimer and Neon, but Meat Sledge is not going to go and risk it. Demonic. Closest one. More people do spawn in for 9PZ. It's going to be very close for this first spawn wave. Up to Neon to defend it. Smoke does go down. It will be locked out. Neon's the closest one to it. Actually, is it down? Okay, it is down. I don't know what actually killed the airhead, to be completely honest. Unless... I have an idea of what actually killed the airhead. Either the SL threw a grenade as he was... before he died when the airhead landed, or there was a mine down, and as soon as the airhead landed, it was active, and friendly mines can kill airheads when exploded. So I think that might have happened too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of those two things are possible. I'm pretty sure the first one is probably the most likely. I didn't see him gronk a grenade at the ground. Look at these 9PZ tanks. I don't know if they have a third Tiger or if where EXO's 76 is at. Looks like they do have... Where is their 76? They only have one 76. Did they lose one? Oh no, they have one at the map edge. But if you look at EXO's resources, they could use a P-Strike now. They still have, you know, the ability to use a P-Strike. Take a little bit better map overview of what's going on right now. Do appreciate everyone coming out tonight and watching this Little scrimmage here. Obviously, it's just a scrim. Maybe both rosters aren't, you know, their A team, so to speak, but, you know. Okay, we got Cheeks in the bush. Kane placing some mines and Flappy next to him. And Cheeks goes down. Looks like the fourth point of EXO is being contested. I assume it's probably just, you know, people in the sector. Yeah, double check that real quick. Yeah, it's just Doom and Clanker in the sector. Shock Trauma will go back and make sure everything's A-okay back there. They don't need a retreat or anything like that. EXO using some smoke grenades now to their advantage. See if Brittle dies the biscuit. Jets guns. I don't think Jess knows that there's a sniper next to them. And dies a Rodriguez anyways. Go back on this flank over here. Looks like interesting. They have 3 Tigers back here. Holy shit, dude. A fucking firing squad and it instantly fucking nukes a tank. Holy fuck. Well, maybe that's why they brought all 3 Tigers here to simultaneously shoot one and kill him. Stacking 3 Tigers, and 1 Tiger does get hit. This most southern Tiger does get hit. And we'll get a second miss. This other Tiger keeps backing up. He's gonna get in line of sight of that one. And he does get hit. Oh no, Rev might go down here. He does survive. But now the 76 has exposed himself. I'm very surprised not to see any EXO guys try to flank around, like very, very wide flanks to get something back here at all behind these tanks just to harass them. But with 170, and he does kill one of the Tigers. That is very huge. Trading out that Tiger is very, very huge. Oh, there's a ricochet that I wish, oh, it was so close to maybe killing somebody. This TC gonna help repair this guy? He's trying to spot for him. Interesting. Don't think he can shoot through that tree. Jinja Squatch gets 1 pen into that 76. I'm very curious how he even got a side shot onto him. Another shatter. We'll come back to that in just a second. As EXO is starting to break through up here. If they can take between dugout and A network, if they can, you know, overtake that, that would be, you know, very massive for them. I think that's what, you know, the plan is. 'Cause I'm pretty sure whoever was just shooting there for EXO probably saw a garrison right here. Might probably pin it out. Oh, and there's another dead tiger. We unfortunately missed that one. Looks like that 76 did back up and get some repairs in. I kind of like this MG spot, not gonna lie. The thing is, though, if EXO get control of this and then bombing run, you know, from this garrison to the point, I think they take the point, in my honest opinion. But obviously, they might not know that that's even there. EXO's starting to get more in the cap weight. EXO, I feel like, are winning, you know, their gunfights. I feel like they're slightly winning the gunfight battle right now. And they're kind of, I would say, even right now as far as armor. Maybe they have a little bit fuel in their favor. Just based on timing of, like, when the tanks respawn and stuff. It looks like we do have a tank fight. Another 76 is on its way. And was trying to play a little bit more aggressive. Like a satchel did go down. Another satchel did also go down as well. EXO is starting to get, you know, a lot more cap pressure, and this garrison did end up going down to one of these players over here. And that's, you know, kind of the on-point Gary, other than the actual, I guess, quote-unquote on-point Gary, which is still back here, kind of where the airhead did land. Bomb run is going down. It's not going to be effective for the most part. They actually might kill more. Yeah, I don't think of that. Yeah, it's going to kill some players, actually. For 9PZ. Rock pile will end up going down to that. Actually, he does not. He survives. EXO now with huge control. It's all onto that garrison now to protect 9PZ on this point. Looks like a Tiger is also on its way, but might be a little bit too late. 9PZ bombing run is going to come in for the defense. Probably over dugout hard cap. Yes, it will be. It actually might kill Tonka there, unfortunately, for him. I would say the Artie player Cool is getting slightly unlucky with his Artie drops. Just hitting, honestly, on top of the hedge. And if you know anything about Artie, if you hit on the wrong side of the hedge, it's not going to really kill on the other side unless it's like a hedge you can walk through. Looks like we do have a P4 and a tank fight commences yet again. Looks like this 76 is trying to move into position. Not sure if he does have a shot on this. I don't think he does. I feel like EXO, all they need now is to dislodge this Tiger over here and maybe push like another, even like a medium or a light tank at dugout just to control that road. So when that Gary spawn does, you know, happen, they can kind of cut down what force is, you know, coming off of that. But now 9PZ is starting to get a little bit more reestablished after, you know, losing that garrison where Snipes and Patton is at. Looks like they just rebuilt that as well. So all is good for them. Not sure if... Looks like EXO is finally going to get recon behind them. Looks like they are going to try to get another garrison swap back over here. Got these tanks just kind of wasting all their ammo. To shoot once and hide. Nice shot there from, I think, Kevin. Holy, or maybe it was Jinja Squatch again. 9PZ's been on point with their rockets on tanks. Oh, easy here, though. Could make a huge play, the Satchel, this 76. He's gonna go for it. He is on top of the tank. We got a... He does go down to it. Lack of infantry here for EXO, starting to bother these EXO tanks a little bit. They think they're satcheled, but they're actually not. That's the unfortunate thing, is they think that they're satcheled, but they are not satcheled. Jinja gets one. But does not connect on the second. Unfortunately, with no TC or anybody to spot, this 76 is kind of a sitting duck to die to these tanks now. Looks like 9PZ are actually starting to wrap around by hockey stick. It's going to get very interesting now. I'm not sure if they have enough supplies. They do have supplies back here to build a garrison. It's just that they're just not back there to do it. But they are starting to cap dugout. E-strike is coming down, I think. And it misses the 76. Oh, but these Tigers are gonna miss. Looks like another 76 is engaging these Tigers. Very interesting to see how these tanks play, because they're all on this left side of the map. Nothing by the hill, which is honestly a little strange if you're either team. But EXO is now, you know, basically lost. I don't know why EXO built a garrison on dugout. Maybe they thought they were going to cap, but down goes a 76 to one of the Tigers with help from infantry from behind with Bobby J. But, you know, they did lose the Gardens garrison, which, you know, probably will get reestablished here shortly. But now, you know, EXO can, or 9PZ can, you know, push straight back to point, wipe out some OPs, kind of fully reset EXO here. just over halfway to go in this match. Been all 9 PC for the most part, but given how the point is of dugout, it's very hard as allies, in my personal opinion, to cap it. Even against, you know, maybe a team of, you know, technically lower division. Easy with the satchel. And will get the satchel onto the 76. And I do not think that they know that they are satchel. They are also engaging a tiger. 2 tigers, in fact, and this will be a dead 76 as he dies to coax, or easy. That'll be a dead 76 there, or exo. But even with the dead 76, they are still controlling dugout. And exo is ready to get that recap. Albunga back here just popping flares. Let's see if that was an exo flare. That was a 9PZ flare. And 9PZ is still controlling gardens for the most part. There's still a red zone Gary there. I don't understand how this red zone is just chilling up there still. I think 9PZ already is actually arting it. I have no idea. But if you go back here, I'm not sure where the OP of 9PZ is. Maybe it's Clinker back here somewhere up in the north. No, Betty and Brittle gonna reset that garrison. They hope. Ron Jeremy with the kill. See if the legend of Ron Jeremy can do some work here. No, he cannot. This looks like not XO. I think 9PZ is like really standing strong on their defense on the hard cap as well as in the west. Even moving up the tiger ever so slightly. No, they are still on the cap. Not sure if 9PZ has the garrison here or not. No, they do not. It was burnt and destroyed. This is what I mean, like that arty hits the wrong side of the hedge, hits the middle of the road. These two players do survive. Heck of a rocket there. I think that was by King. Flappy in a bush. Honestly, Flappy's doing a good job. He is calling out chevrons right now, probably, for his team in red chat. Just staying alive. Bomb and run is coming down for EXO. It's going to be an okay bombing run. kill a few 9PZ and make him stop moving up for just a second. It is starting to get defended. Flappy's still in that bush. Not moving. We'll see on cattle sheds just real quick. Just looks like it's meat sledge and shock drama. Every one of these gunfights is really huge right now. Oh, Bobby J. Miss. Flappy back in his bush. Seemed to work the first time for him. Sorry about the ad. I know this was 15 minutes later, but just reading the chat. Oh my god. But it looks like they did reestablish this garrison back over here in the east. We'll be right back after this ad break. Oh man. It looks like they are going to bring on a P2. I wonder if this is it's just a solo. Solo Luke's honestly in a decent spot. But maybe a little bit moved up a little bit too much. If you're going to be in this Luke's position, just be kind of like in this middle of the field. Oh, but Eric Andre with the miss. And B-plug does kill. Well, that's all still happening. Check out these tanks. Looks like Tiger over here did eventually go down to something. And this was just a rep station that died over there. The question is, does EXO still have this scary? They do, but it's always being contested by Cowabunga, Fruit Tree, and Cherry. Nothing really happening anywhere else but at the actual hard point. I'm also very surprised. I gotta see. Looks like the 9PZ Artie is just missing by a hair. And we are in the Artie squad of Cool, who is the Artie player for X, so we can see his pains of where he's, you know, putting his Artie marks and everything like that with his pains. You know, I'm just very surprised that, you know, EXO doesn't try to bring up a tank kind of right where my camera is, just to control this whole area. Can knock out this P4 and, you know, throw a different curveball at 9PZ. That's kind of like, you know, what you have to do in some of these comp games is, you know, if you know, beat your head on the door for over 45 minutes doing the same thing, it might eventually work, kind of like it is right now. But it took you 45 minutes to do so, and maybe it would have took you maybe only a half hour, or, you know, 40 minutes, or 39 and a half, if you maybe did something slightly different. Deplug and reset his OP. That is going to be huge. Down goes the supply truck. Lots of stuff it is happening right now. Look at that ricochet, dude. Holy shit. Huge already hit. This is Exo's time. This is the furthest they've ever been capped. Looks like they are going to bring the medium up just a bit, but he does get stuck a tad. He is getting hit in the side. That might have been just tracks. You know, Exo now is starting to work on this road. Garrison is gone in the back line, so they are just working off of OPs. Oh, Sean misses again. It looks like 9PZ already is starting to dial in on those on-point spawns at dugout. And it looks like, you know, 9PZ is starting to overrun all the tanks and everything that Exo has over here. Looks like one of these tanks is probably satcheled, most likely. Looks like the satcheling... Oh, lots of shit's being satcheled back here. I think Ginger Squatch might have just got a satchel on. Yes, he did. No garrisons at all for Exo anywhere. Oh my gosh. And they're about to lose, I think, 2 heavy tanks in this process. Like, this is... It's pretty bad if you are in Exo's shoes right now. If you lose this garrison, down goes all those rep stations and tanks. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now you lose this entire flank if you're Exo. Tank's just trying to run away from basically 100% death, but will 100% die to those tigers. Like I said, like Exo, they had to do something over here kind of in this field where the majority of their infantry was. And I just don't understand where everyone over here went, because they just kind of got overrun and they all just died. I'm very surprised by that from Exo. That's kind of just odd to see. It just seems like Exo's infantry is just getting outplayed in the logistics game a little bit. Obviously, there's still a half hour to go, and anything can happen within, like, you know, 5 minutes from now. You know, Exo could have 9 garrisons up by now, but you never know. 9PZ could all DC right now. You just never know in the game of Hell Let Loose. I'm just gonna sip my water. It is late as shit for me. But 9PZ do have to be careful though, because if they kind of overextend to pushing over here, Exo can get something on D's OP and just push their backdoor and basically just win. Is that going to happen? Might not, but Tattle is starting to be contested. It's basically just one SL and Doom. They will be fine for the time being. But 9PZ, I feel like, is slightly overextending a tad bit. Because if Cheeks can get over here and find this garrison, which is actually gone. I think they moved it. Oh, Cheeks could have a huge play right here. Oh, but it looks like his OP did get burnt or something got destroyed. What is going on with these tigers? I'm very confused of what's going on with these tigers. Because now Exo's just capped in the middle because what is going on in this match? Party being very, very patient right now. I'm very also surprised not to see like a recon SL somewhere on the front lines for pains for Artie. It's going this little meat grind right here. Oh, look at cardio. Oh, Rev hops at the right time and pistols him. But Cardi places a satchel in a really good spot, but it is gonna get diffused. Unless someone does kill them all off of it. Yeah, it's gonna be diffused. Yeah, it's diffused. Sure, yep, OP got wiped. Exo basically fully reset now, except for the OPs that are at dugout still. Yeah. Now 9PZ in the, I would say, more dominant areas for tanks to play in. I'm just surprised, you know, if the tank fighting is going to be over here, you got to have, I think, one tank between your 2 points. That just has to be a thing. They just can't all be on the border. Yes, the border is nice to have. I would just send 1, maybe 2 there, but not all 3 if you're EXO. Even 9PZ. It seems like an odd play from both teams, but, you know. Why do I have 123 people watching? I have no idea. Hopefully no one's stream sniping, because if you are, you're just weird. Cuba and Doom just harass them up a little bit. I don't know where that rocket was going to go from Cuba, but it did not even go near that truck. Ooh, looks like we do have a tank fight. Ooh. Ooh. I think, oh, they just went away. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of watching the fighting happen here. I'm very dehydrated, by the way, so I'm gonna take a lot of breaks now. EXO now reclaims the full west. They don't have anything at Gardens though. like fourth point is flashing a little bit. Looks like 9PZ do have a garrison here. A little bit hidden. Gonna shift more weight towards cattle sheds. Exo do have a decent Gary network, lots of OPs. I don't agree with how many OPs are in this piece. Looks like one actually did change, but 9PZ really putting on the defense now. Doom and Cuba just gonna hide in bushes. Gonna force Exo to fall back a tiny bit. I wouldn't say too badly. As long as they maybe win some gunfights, which they are. Very curious for... Okay, there is 2 heavy tanks. And for some reason there's a guy in a recon tank. Oh, it's just Iowa and a recon. Looks like it's all 9PZ, to be completely honest. They're starting to overload this western side. It's starting to put some pressure now on the front door, forcing some players to fall back to cattle sheds. But this is the kind of a little trap. If you start to overload the defense a tad too much, that opens the door for Exo to counterattack. And if they do counterattack, just 1 or 2 garrisons down, could be game. But you never know what can happen. This could end in 5-0 in 9PZ's favor. Will that happen? Probably not. I'm just saying words because I have nothing better to do right now. And Cheeks just absolutely destroyed that man with a rocket. Like, Exo will defend for the time being. But as far as everything else that is going for Exo, it is not looking good at all. We do have a P-strike, or is that a bombing run? It is a P-strike and a bombing run. I thought the P-strike killed the Tiger, but I guess the Tiger's husk got blown up. Or did the P-strike miss? I'm so confused at what just happened now. It's just starting to look like a pub lobby now from both teams. Yeah, if Oppenheimer can do something. But I think we do have a tank fight on our mitts. Not sure where this is from. Where are these tanks at? I don't know. But this Tiger's getting out of here. I don't know where to go, guys. I'm gonna be completely honest. There's a Tiger over here on offense at cattle. which could be easily overrun any second here. I do have to be honest. Hold on. Meet Sledge frontline commander. Ooh, gets a kill. Kind of lags a bit, but then gets another kill on the Warlock. You guys are fucking ads. You guys are asking for ads, so I'm gonna give you ads. Looks like we do have a P-Strike coming down. I assume it's over here. And doesn't get the kill, but it does kill someone repping the tank. Looks like we do have a tank fight. 2 tanks on top of that hill. It's like I said, the high ground will win as far as the armor game does go. I think 9PZ are recognizing that if they just keep that armor on the hill, they will probably win this game. Less than 15 to go. Those 2 Tigers on that hill. Like, if you are EXO, what do you do in the last 17 minutes here? No, you're starting to gain back that front door, but obviously nothing to set. You're dropping supplies. That's just going to drag maybe some eyes and some people to those supplies. This Tiger over here, probably out of ammo. Oh, man, I love when people die to the rockets, dude. It's... People dying to explosions is like the funniest thing of all time. Oh man. Oh man, dude. All right, IPZ, they're looking pretty good. Tank gonna back up. Looks like they actually just killed a 76, and that's not what you want to be if you're EXO. Needed all 3 of those 76s to take out, you know, They need to take out 2 of these Tigers now, and it's gonna have to be from like an AT gun or something like that. Looks like they are gonna hit one of these Tigers. I'm not sure if this one's gonna die. Obviously with 2 being repped. Oh, they do miss it. I think the curvature of the earth, flat earth theory, will save this Tiger. Looking a little bit better for EXO here, but obviously they still have a while to go. They're just really gonna have to push up straight up the gut from Gardens, if I have to be honest, if they want a shot. Staying where all the smoke is to the west, not gonna do it for them. Looks like they are getting a Tiger once again. I'm not sure if does EXO have a P-Strike available? Well, there's step 1 for EXO, taking out one of the Tigers. Now they probably do have one up and coming, or at least ready off cooldown, so that one will still be effective in this fight. But for EXO, yeah, they're gonna have one more heavy to basically use and call in, and that'll be it. NPZ probably could get 2 more if they really want to. Oh, did Easy just... Oh, he did not knife him. I was about to say, if Easy got a knife, I would have been so upset that I missed it. But it looks like 9PZ's just kind of giving up this front door a little bit, which is kind of interesting. Because if EXO just realized, hey, this front door is all open, we just need to like throw smoke and just charge, they could just take the point with a bombing run too then with off this garrison that's not really protected. It's just kind of out in the open next to a hedge. So this could get very interesting here in the next, I would say, probably 5 or 6 minutes. EXO probably saving stuff for bombing run airhead. They do not have anything for airhead. The what's it called is down. I couldn't even think. Now 9PZ is reinforcing the front door. I was wondering where the fuck everyone was. Jesus Christ. But holy shit, dude, does 9PZ not have it anybody on attack? Just one what is this truck doing back here? Why is Cuba back there on a truck? Anyways, so starting to contest a little bit now. Tank is under fire. I don't know what if that was. I think that was a Stewie that hit it and missed, or not hit it. But the Tiger goes down. Huge play there from EXO. Now this opens the door a lot for EXO to win this game now. I think 9PZ has a Tiger. Yes, they do have a Tiger coming up right now, as you can see over there. Still probably about a minute and a half, 2 minutes away from it being useful in some aspects. But the door has officially opened for EXO to win this game. Question is how are they going to do it, and what are they going to do? 9PZ doing a good job bringing back the tank closer to hard cap. Basically cut down any of this infantry. But like I said, just one bombing run could be the key that EXO needs to start flipping this cap. Like, tank does get hit once. Maybe? Did that tank get hit? Did this tank get hit? No, they missed. These 76s are starting to come out on the point. Looks like bombing run is down for EXO. This could clear out the on point Gary. Or at least the closest one to on point. I think it will. Yes, it will. No additional spawn waves. Wait, did it not? Okay, it did clear out the on point Gary. Rodriguez can probably rebuild one. Both caps are flipping. Defense is a little bit of a concern for EXO. They do have to respawn back on the defense. Oh no, is Rodriguez trying to set up a garrison? Will he die to Artie? He does die to Artie. But 9PZ is capping cattle sheds. This is perfectly timed for them, and there's no one over here for... Oh, this is huge for EXO, or 9PZ, my bad. Oh, no, this is not what you want. If you are EXO, you're going to have to basically fall back some way. At least, I would say 5 or 6, like, probably 10 people, honestly, do have to fall back for cattle sheds defense. Blair is out. Frost does get a few. Raider is going to bring back his medium, and if he just touches hard cap, that will be a defense. Will come back on the offense of Dugout, and they are starting to defend now. I don't know if 9PZ has a reinforce down at all or not, but 9 minutes to go in this battle, and EXO basically on the back foot this entire game is coming back. Holy shit. Looks like tanks are coming up for 9PZ. They do ricochet off this 76. Bomb run is coming up for 9PZ, but it might be a little bit too late. Penetration does go into that Tiger. Tiger pens him back. This could be a dead... He penned him again? That is a cap for EXO, but he shatters on the Tiger, or on the 76. And the Tiger goes down. Huge, huge kill. And I'm pretty sure this 76 actually just died to the bombing run. I could be completely wrong on that. I'm going to clip it just to be safe. But looks like Rodriguez is the only one, and maybe Looter there, the only ones placing down their OPs after they lost the mid cap. Oh, man. Why do I have 140 people watching this? This is a lot more. Warlock with huge kills. Think he might have just burnt the OP2. Think he did burn the OP2 of Looter, but Looter's wisely hiding. Hide in the grass, bandage, reload, do what he needs to do. EXO finally, they can establish something over here. Get down their garrison. Now is EXO. EXO is not ready for Hamlet take, and is there anybody even over here for Hamlet? Yeah, there's a few players here for Hamlet. Holy balls, boys. Honestly, though, if that Tiger kills that 76, we could be talking about a totally different game right now. There is obviously 2 more Tigers, and one just got penned. Oh, but this Tiger might go down to the 76, but I think he might get the refrag. Tiger does go down to the 76. The 76 crew going absolutely nuclear right now. Oh my gosh. That's a heartbreaker, though. To lose that Tiger in that situation. You did not want to lose that Tiger. They got a medium here now as well. Not sure if 9PZ does have another Tiger to do something, but even if they do, if I don't see it on my screen right now, if they do, it's in the HQ, and honestly, it's not going to be worth bringing that Tiger up. It's a little bit too slow, in my personal opinion, to be effective. So whatever... Oh god, there's a Stewie. I don't know what the Stewie's doing. Also surprised that 9PZ does not have any AT guns set up back here. I feel like that if they had some AT guns set up there, they would be honestly in a decent spot right now. They could probably take out the 76, yeah, and even the medium, and be, you know, pushing with one heavy and maybe a medium or a light. Not too sure. We'll not know unless that does happen. Oh, Gray with a rocket. Dude, how many people need to be in this house? That's a lot of people, dude, by that house. Strafing run is coming in. I don't really agree with the strafing run with 110 munitions, but it's only 4 minutes left, so maybe bombing run was off cooldown. Like, it's looking pretty bleak here. Just over 2.5 minutes for 9PZ to start any sort of cap pressure. Now, if I'm 9PZ in the situation, you have to have, you know, some sort of... I don't think they actually have a bombing run if I think about it now. I think they use that to defend. But you have to do something with that airhead. I don't know if they have anybody in the back lines to, you know, get something maybe by gardens, like back here or something like that. Just to get something going, take eyes off this front door push. But I'm also surprised 9PZ is also not using rockets onto this tank at all. He's showing a lot of side. I mean, they're trying to rocket snipe individuals, but not tanks. You know, with 3 minutes to go, this Tiger cannot be playing passive. Medium does go down. That's a huge benefit. I'm not sure actually what killed that. Oh, it was a second Tiger. They have a second Tiger. Ooh, this could get spicy now with less than... They need 9PZ's got to start pushing though. They are starting to contest a little bit. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. 76 does get penned once. I'm not sure if he did get a traded shot. Yes, he did. Who has the first shot? And this Tiger goes down. That's just unfortunate. Pretty unfortunate. This Tiger has to move. Like, why is... I'm gonna be critical of this Tiger right here. I don't understand why you're not moving. Are you stuck? There's 30 seconds left in the game. Push. EXO is gonna probably just sit on the hard cap now. Tiger is finally pushing. I guess he waited, but now he has a husk in his way. I think this Tiger will probably kill. Oh, he ricks. 13 seconds and another non-pen and a ricochet. God, these guys need better gunners on each team. And that will be the game, ladies and gentlemen. EXO will come out victorious in this one, regardless of what happens in this tank fight or who starts cap pressure right now. And down goes the 76. Holy shit. That was a fun little game. In that message in chat. I'm just gonna make sure people don't spoil the match. Because God forbid someone spoils the results, because you know everyone's egos are really high and tense. Lots of blood was flowing. Lots of blood was flowing. Not gonna really do too much of an outro. Just kind of pretty much gonna end the stream as soon as it is over. I think I missed the tank fight, but that's okay. Is what it is. GG's to both of these teams, EXO and 9PZ. 9PZ definitely, you know, top div worthy in div 1 or 2. I give mine to Cool because Cool had 2K on Artie. That's gonna do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you guys a good night or a good morning. Thank you to all the EU players that I see in chat. Thank you so much. GG's again to EXO and 9PZ. You guys both played very, very well in this little friendly here on SMDM. Yeah. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching and like and sub. Bye. Thank you. Oh yeah.